some supplies. Alright, and we march on. We need to see which direction we're actually heading. Okay, we are just heading towards Ridgehorn. I think we just press on. Ooh, there's a godstone. The hike approaching the godstone is murder. You recall how most godstones were built on hills overlooking other godstones so that travelers could follow them and find their way between cities. It does nothing to ease your pains. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dredge, shouts Maga near the front of the caravan. Suddenly, black rocks are whizzing past your head. What the hell is this? You shout. Maga shakes his head. A stone slams into the shield of a nearby varl, exploding in a flash of light and razor-sharp fragments. Get behind the shield, bangers, shouts Maga as you approach for a fight. 700. Oh. Okay, so the way this seems to play out really is that if you charge, or from charge to oversee, is the difficulty like of your fight. So it's going to be harder at charge, but easier at oversee, but you lose more people. We're gonna go, I like formations. I like the difficulty of the fights we've been getting so far. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, see, this isn't too bad. Divide and conquer, let's do it. Oh, they get to move after they've been attacked with the balls? This is good, we're containing them as much as we can. Kill the higher health guy, because he does more damage technically. Hey, stop it, dick. Oh. Wow, this guy does some damage. will take 70%. Damn. This sucks. This is the most important. Stop attacking her, dude. Come on. You're being a dick. Oh, she actually went down? Come on, man. Yeah, just kill him. The reason I moved the guys the way I did is because I'm going to keep fighting. And I wanted to be set up for that. I wanted to have her like in the middle and these guys surrounding her. He's taking a lot of damage. Four damage, holy shit, dude, calm down. Alright, that was a good move. It reduces his damage. And he got to go, so. Ooh, it killed him, hell yes, it's so good. Seriously, fuck off. Bring the pain, baby. Let's go. Stop running away like a little bitch. He goes down. Of course. Ooh, decapitated. Let's go, baby. Alright, this is didn't do the worst. Live damage. Oh, really? Alright, bring the pain, I guess, bitch. Go back. -2 fighters and 13 tomorrow. Not bad. Not bad. 16 renown. We got like a couple promotions as well. What in the depths are these, you wonder, looking at the unusual dredge slingers? Nobody knows. Without warning, a deranged and half-dead slag stumbles out of a bush, throwing itself upon the yaks attached to the treasure cart. Surprised, Varl pull weapons, but not before the whole cart slides off slick rocks and sheer drops, stopped suddenly by a low growl. Enormous metal wagon dangles precariously off a cliff from the and swings a confused yacht still tied to its reins. On top, the dredge hangs on tight, keeping the whole thing from plummeting over the side. Is Ganulf, one hand white knuckling the cart, the other wrapped around the tree trunk. Tug enough to let go. Try to help enough. Pull the cart back up. You grab the cart and pull. You barely make any ground when the tree he's holding onto tears from the ground, dragging you with terrifying force towards the edge. Let go and order Ganulf to do the same. We do this. We hear him, but it's too late. The others lunge toward the cart just as it topples over the side. At the last moment you let go, but Ganulf does not. No, cries the old Varl. The cart plummets and flips over rocks along the way, tossing its contents across the snow in a shower of golden gore. The yaks and the dredge are torn to shreds. Ganulf flies motionless, his limbs splayed at unnatural angles. Man, this sucks. I wasn't fully aware of the situation, maybe? I don't know. That was weird. Following the shock of Ganulf's death, you find yourself wondering why that dredge went after the yaks in the first place. Then you realize the bigger problem is the vast fortune now laying at the bottom of the cliff. You call Ubin. Try to cover it up and come back later. Use some Varl all together and return to Strand. Oh. Few options. You settle on lowering a man by rope into the valley. He shouts that the battered body of Ganulf is suddenly dead, and with a combined weight the rope won't hold. The gold is scattered across the rocks and too far to reach anyway. You face the fact that it has been a complete loss. A day later you're back on the march with nothing to show for it. Holy shit, that's the worst. That's the worst shit ever. Honestly, that's just awful. What the fudge? The caravan stops, Godstone looming overhead for a short rest. The warriors are glad for it, and the stone gives you an ancient sense of being watched over in a comforting way. Didn't help the bodies underneath it, though. The earth at the base of the Godstone is scarred like a struggle occurred. Merchant snow dredge. Encircling dangler are a variety of goods. A barrel of mead, who knows how old, loose silver statue made of soapstone, offerings to a dead god. Leave the dead, offering the offerings, but check for the merchant's brother. In the midst of the pile of bodies, which catches your eye. You fish a gold necklace out from a jerkin to find 5 gold rings strung from the merchant's brother. Guess he didn't make it, your mother. Take the necklace with intent to return it. You toss the necklace away and tell him to hang on to it for now. If anyone can be trusted, it's him. Don't know what made them think the Godstone to be safe, Mugger grunts. We're completely exposed up here, he says. If we're going to rest, I think we ought to do it a little further away. Examine the Godstone. Danglar was always one of the favorites amongst the men. God of good fortune. They believe he brought luck, wealth, or whatever else you wish you had, but couldn't get on your own. The word fortune has a lot of meanings if eventually you move on. Holy shit, that's heinous. I can't believe it. I made the wrong call there. I mean, we got a rest for the Godstone, so we're not gonna rest. In the distance, you see smoke rising from the trees. Dredge aren't known for setting fires, says Margo, but it does get their attention. We'd use fires like that to lead them along in the Great Wars. Yeah, but they wised up to that after a while, interjects another warrior. Or it could be someone trying to get her attention, claims Fasolt. The other group from Shield were sent this way. No matter how you look at it, investigating will cost time. Someone fighting ahead compel you to crash through the foliage, isolating violent drug bodies along the way. You burst into a scene of carnage, a vast number of vials surrounded by tragic explanations can await you charging.